November 18, 1987, Jay Cook, 20, and Tanya Van Kuylenborg set out in their van, a young couple on a trip to pick up some parts for Dad and to have a bit of adventure. They're seen making their way to the 10:20 p.m. Bremerton to Seattle ferry. Their plan to park by the Kingdome and sleep in the vans. Tanya always called home if she was late. This time she didn't. 4 days later, a ditch off Parsons Creek Road near Alger. Tanya is found, partially clothed, raped, and shot. Zip ties lie in the weeds nearby. The killer had been prepared. The next day in Bellingham, the van is found near a bus station. Inside, a ferry ticket, more zip ties, Tanya's pants, and a blood-stained comforter. A partial palm print was left by the killer. On Thanksgiving, Jay is found under a bridge, beaten, strangled, his hands zip-tied, his mouth stuffed with tissues and a cigarette pack. A blue blanket is pulled over him. The bodies were found 50 miles apart. Eventually, leads all dry up and the case goes cold. Then came the greeting cards, postmarked from Seattle, Los Angeles, and New York, filled with morbid taunts to the family about the murders. The author claimed to be the killer. April 2018. Detectives release Parabon snapshot composites, what the suspect likely looked like, an image created from DNA characteristics. No leads come. And those taunts from the killer. In 2010, the author was identified as a mentally ill hoaxer. Then something new, investigative genetic genealogy. Crime scene DNA is uploaded to the GED match database. People looking to build family trees upload their DNA and volunteer to share it. The DNA profile links to distant cousins. Expert genealogist C.C. Moore follows the trail to a Washington couple. They have one son. A 55-year-old short-haul truck and delivery driver. In 1987, he lived about 7 miles from where Jay's body was found. Estranged from his family and a history of violence, including an incident where he broke his sister's arm. He also had a 1984 misdemeanor assault on his record. Detectives surveilled him and covertly acquired a cup he discarded to test the DNA. It was a match to semen found on Tanya and to DNA on a zip tie from the van. His name, William Earl Talbot. He is arrested in May of 2018. During trial, the defense had the gall to argue that the sex was consensual. That ruse failed. He was found guilty. As the verdict was read, Talbot dramatically tried, but fails to stand, and is wheeled out in apparent shock. He was sentenced to life without parole. In 2021, an appeals court overturned the verdict, but in 2022, the Washington Supreme Court reinstated the convictions. Justice came late, but it came. Yet another example that they live among us.